Welcome to a Drexel English Language Center presentation on SQ4R study skills for university preparation. My name is Dawn Kane, and today I'm going to talk about surveying the text, which is the first step in the SQ4R study strategy. Before we begin, you might find it easier to hear this presentation if you use headphones. In addition, find the video pause button and use it whenever you need more time to read the slides. By the end of this module, you should be able to use 5 strategies to survey your reading. That may sound like a lot, but these steps will really help you study more efficiently. Take a moment to read over this information for Strategy 1. There are several considerations when surveying a text. It's always a good idea to start with the end in mind. So what is the purpose of the assignment? Consider what you will have to do with the information and set some reading goals that include how long you must remember it and how long it should take you to complete the reading. For argument's sake, let's say that the material from your reading will be on a final exam, so it's important. Now in Strategy 2, we should examine the text organization. What is the title about? Are there subheadings or subtitles? Are there pictures and graphs? At this point, what do you think it will be about? Strategy 3 is skimming the text. As you skim a reading, let your eyes pass quickly over the words, but slow down enough to pick out some keywords and read topic sentences. Keywords are often repeated and usually carry a lot of the meaning, and topic sentences are generally the first sentence in each paragraph, but not always. Topic sentences tell you what the paragraph will be about. As you skim, try to see how the writer is developing his or her ideas. Strategy 4. Read the conclusions. So this is when you skip to the end of the text. If you read the conclusion, it will help you understand what you need to learn by the end of the reading. Strategy 5, our last strategy, is to gauge the difficulty of the text. By now you should have a pretty good idea about the information in the text. How difficult will this reading be for you? You may decide that you should do some background reading in your native language to understand the subject. Or you may need to translate some key words. This is a good way to make sure that you fully understand important assignments. When you know what you have to do, you can also estimate the amount of time that it will take you to meet your reading goals. Okay, so now we are ready to try some of these survey strategies. Use your video pause button and read over Strategy 1 and 2 in the box to the left. So first, since we won't examine the entire text here, I have given you the reading goal, which is to learn the key concepts of economics and remember them for the exam. Now, pause for a moment and read over the information in the box to the right. What can you learn about the text organization from the table of contents? So what did you learn? Given our reading goal to master the basics of economics, I can say yes, this text will help me study for my exam. And for Strategy 2, I noticed that each chapter is generally organized around 1 or 2 simple topics. I also noticed, based on the vocabulary, that the first chapters look simpler to understand because terms like production possibility seem easier than ones like elasticity and oligopolies, which are found in the later chapters. I like the idea of learning the easy information first. Now, for Strategy 3, skimming. Pause again and give yourself time to skim over Paragraph 1 and Paragraph 2. Will this reading be good for your study goals? Okay, when I skimmed the first paragraph, I saw that it has a clear definition of economics. That is followed in the next paragraph with some examples that I can understand. I also recalled how the author devoted each chapter to key economic concepts. So at this point, I would say yes, this text will help me meet my study goals. Okay, Strategy 4. Survey the conclusion. What are you supposed to learn by the end? And can you find at least 5 key words? Take a moment to skim over the article's conclusion. What did you notice? Did you find the keywords that are important? After I quickly skimmed over this part of the text, I saw that the conclusion is organized simply, with each bullet point representing a concept that I will need to understand. Additionally, each point has key vocabulary. In the beginning sections, I found words like resources, production possibility, demand. These seem fairly easy. But there is other key vocabulary that is not so simple. For example, scarcity and optimal. I think this conclusion does give me some definite ideas about what we will need to learn to meet our study goals. Finally, finish your survey with Strategy 5. How difficult will this text be for you to understand, and will you need additional time to read it? Again, take a moment to use your video pause button and think about this question. So, would you need additional time for rereading? Unless economics is your chosen field of study, a lot of the vocabulary might be new. If that is the case, I would build in some additional study time to translate the difficult terms and do a little extra reading. Also, just as a reminder, reading about new topics in your native language will help you understand the English text more quickly. This concludes Module 2 on surveying the text with the SQ4R study method. Although doing a proper survey takes some extra time, remember it will in the end make your reading time go more smoothly. The next module will focus on creating questions for the text so you can increase your understanding. Remember, if you need additional help, you can always schedule a language support tutoring appointment through Drexel's English Language Center at the link listed here.